certainly a lifestyle change, and if your New Year's resolution was to live by a budget, you could be experiencing burnout right now.
Yeah, not always easy, not always fun. Lifestyle changes, they can be tough. We've got Andy Mattingly from Forum Credit Union here with ways to kind of beat that budget burnout.
Yes.
Yeah. So then what is the leading reason why people abandon the budget?
Well, especially people who've just started budgeting this year, they go into extreme budgeting. 110%, they're after it, and their whole life revolves around their budget, and that's not sustainable. At 60 days, you're probably tired of it.
So if you're doing that extreme budgeting, how do you not fall off the wagon?
Well, stop and think about why you probably got on that budget. And for most people, they want to control their spending. So instead of doing extreme budgeting, just control your spending and budget that part so you can spend less time on it and don't let it control your entire life.
So are there any other methods to budgeting that could make it easier for everyday life?
Yeah, one of the things that people try to do with budgeting is instead of tracking everything is not to track anything and just put the money in there and spend it. Like the envelope system is one that people use sometimes. So you just put the money in an envelope and you spend until it's gone. So you don't have to track, you just have to allocate at the beginning.
Kind of what works best for you. Are there
Yes.
other reasons people just can't make this work?
Well, sometimes they try to do too much. So they're trying to pay down $5,000 in debt, they're trying to save $3,000 for an emergency fund and save $5,000 for their kids' education all in 12 months. If you're having trouble doing that, you're probably not going to do that in 12 months. So pick one goal and work on that on the first 12 months and make it like a 3 or 5 year program.
So let's say, let's say I'm someone that doesn't want to track anything. What methods would work for me in that case?
Well, the envelope system is one thing that you can do. So to kind of further expand upon that is you have to know how much you're going to allocate to each thing. And it doesn't have to really be an envelope. You can put it in different accounts and you spend from those accounts. So basically what you're doing is you don't have to track anything. You just divide your money up and you spend it as you go. So it's a really good system for someone who doesn't want to do anything.
Is there maybe another simple way for people who are just starting out?
Yeah, because sometimes what people don't know is how much to put in each bucket. And there's this 50-20-30 rule. So 50% goes to essential things, transportation, housing, food. 20% goes to saving. And saving can be paying off credit card debt and things like that, but that's also retirement, child's education. And then 30% goes to discretionary spending. That's gifts, holiday shopping, cable, cell phone, which maybe people don't always consider discretionary, but that type of thing. And then if you work with those parameters, it helps you move along.
So what's the most important thing for people who are struggling with the budget burnout?
Well, I think the most important thing is to make sure that you manage the budget and don't let don't let the budget manage you. But the other thing is, it's about having a balanced budget, not hitting every line item. So if you go over in one, just reduce another. And if you live on the balanced budget, you're going to feel a lot better about yourself.
All right, Andy, thank you so much for coming in.
You're welcome.